Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will go through 300 recolored weapons from mainly the Burning Crusade that were data-minded in patch 10.2.6. So for some reasons, it seems that Blizzard is currently recoloring and re-adding a lot of old assets. If you haven't seen recently, they also did the same with all the different tier 2 sets. And so right now, they're adding all these different weapons. I really want to emphasize the fact that we don't know if these different weapons will be eventually added into the game, and especially we don't know when and how. But a lot of people are thinking probably this could be added into the game through the trading post, or maybe through another event such as maybe the 20th anniversary event for World of Warcraft that will happen in November. Nonetheless, let's go through all these different weapons. So first, we have all the different one-handed axe. So as you can see, all of these, again, are the different weapons from the Burning Crusade. I think this one especially, I actually really like it, and I like the blue version. This one has always been a weapon that I really like, and I'm glad to see that we're going to get some recorder, or maybe we will. I especially like this one. I think the kind of gold with the blue looks really nice. Then we have a pink one. Then we have the same here. We also have this version, which is more green. And then we have this other version of the weapon, which is also really nice. And this one, I think, looks extremely interesting. Actually, this one, I'm not exactly sure if we add it. I think we did, probably from the raid The Eye. But the fact that they're putting it with this effect on it looks really nice. And then we also have this one. So this one, it's interesting because normally this is supposed to be a two-handed axe. And as you can see, it's supposed to be this one right here. But we're getting it as a one-handed axe version. After that, we have all the different two-handed axes. So here we have this one, which is pretty basic, and we have it in different colors. Then after that, we have this other one. So of course, as you can see, all these different weapons are very low res, sadly, but still some of them look really nice. So this one was, I believe, from Zulaman. Again, it looks pretty cool and the different colors are interesting. And here we have the weapon from Gruul, and this time this is a two-handed axe. So as you can see, we have this one, we have the red version, which is pretty nice as well, and also the, well, also red version. And so these are the different two-handed axe with also this one right here. And this one was from the Isle of Keltanas. And we also have the blue version, which actually looks really nice and not too low res, I would say. And then this purple, red, and green version. So a lot of colors on this one. So then after that, we're going to have all the different bows. So from the Burning Crusade, I would say we really had some really good weapons. So I think a lot of people are going to be happy if they decide to reintroduce some of these recorders. So first we have this one from obviously the Sunwell Plateau. Then we have a few more, I believe, colors, but they're all very similar, so nothing too crazy. Then we have the very famous bow from Zulaman, and you can also actually get some recorders of these already from the Isle of Thunder from Mist of Pandaria. Then we have this one right here, and this one actually I don't think was ever introduced into the game, so I don't think it's a recorder. I think it's simply just a new weapon, or probably something that they never used. And I think it looks pretty nice. It's basically one of these big crab, and you have it as a bow. And then after that, we have these ones as well that look really nice. And as you can see, we have a few more versions. And finally, this one, which is probably, in my opinion, one of the best bow in the game. And as you can see, we will have it as well with a few more different colorations. So then we have all the different crossbows. So here again, most of them are from the Sunwell Plateau. So we have a few more recorders for this model right here, which is really nice. Then we have this one, which is a recorder of the Gladiator weapon, I think from Season 1. And again, I think this is pretty cool. Then after that, we're going to have a lot of new guns as well. So we have this one, I believe this is a recorder from a gun that you can craft. Then we have the blue version, and the blue version actually looks really nice. Then we have this one. So this one, this is a World BOE Epic normally, And I do really like this model, and so I'm glad to see a few recolors, and I think the blue and green version looks extremely nice. And then we also have this one, which again, I think looks really nice. Then after that, we have this one. So again, this is one of the models from Zulaman, and you can already get a recorder from the Owl of Thunder. And so for this one, we have a few more recorders, as you can see. And I do like the purple. I think it looks pretty nice. Then we have these ones. Again, I'm pretty sure these ones you can craft them with engineering. I'm not 100% sure. I do really love the red and black version. I think this looks really nice. And I do really like as well the silver and gold version. And I really think this looks super cool. And then we have the black and blue version, which again, I'm a big fan. So all these different recorders for this model, I think are really cool. Then for this one, it's actually very interesting. So basically, this gun is, as you can see, normally the appearance that rogues use when using the rogue pistol shot ability. And it was never introduced into the game. So this is actually something that will be completely new when it will be added. And I do really like it. I think it looks very also in the theme of pirates. And so definitely something that right now fits everything that is happening in patch 10.2.6. So after that, we will have all the different fist weapons. So here again, we have some, and I believe these ones were from the Sunwell Plateau and also from the last season of PvP from the Burning Crusade. These look pretty okay. Then we have this one again from Zulaman, which looks pretty nice. Then we have more, and I believe these ones were from some of the different dungeons. And so we have a few more recolors for this model, which I think again looks pretty okay. Then we have this one as well. Again, an interesting fist weapon, and we have a few more colors for it. And then this one, I believe, was the fist weapon for the first season of PvP from the Burning Crusade. And I really love this purple and blue version. I think it looks really nice. And also the gold and purple version. So all these are great. And so we have just a few more recolors of the first ones, as you can see right here. And then these ones, I believe, are also from the Sunwell Plateau. So then after that, we will have all the different daggers. And as you can see, first, there is the Shard of Azinoth. So here, these ones don't really change a lot. As you can see, it's just the base. I do like the purple version. But there's not a lot of big changes for these different weapons because the main glow effect is still green. But I still think they look really nice. Then we have these ones right here. And these ones actually, I think they're from Wrath of the Lich King. Or at least I really have the memory that normally you can get them from Wrath of the Lich King. These ones are just random little daggers that you can get. This one is from Zulaman. And again, it looks pretty nice. This one as well. And here we're getting a few more recolors, but they all look very similar. Another one from Zulaman, and actually it looks very similar to the one that is already in the game. So you have a few more color variations for this one, but nothing really crazy. Another one from Zulaman that again looks, I think, pretty decent. And as you can see, we'll be able to get different colors for this one. And then we have this weapon. I don't remember where you can get this one from, but it does look really nice. And I like the colors on this weapon, especially the red one, actually, I think looks really nice. Then we have this one. Again, I'm pretty sure this one you were able to get it from the Isle of Keltanas. And as you can see, we'll have a few more colors. Then this other dagger, again, with a few more colors, and it still looks pretty decent, I would say, even for today's standards. And then we have this one, again, from the Isle of Keltanas and the Sunwell Plateau. Then another one, we have a lot of daggers, as you can see. And then this one that actually I don't even remember really well. It actually looks more from Classic WoW, more than anything. And as you can see, we will have a few more colors for this dagger right here. And actually the white and green version looks really cool. And then after that, a few more daggers. As I was telling you, we're going to have a lot of these. So as you can see, we have a few more here. The blue one looks really nice. Then these ones, I actually don't remember where they're from. They actually look more from Worlds of Trainer. So you have the green, the purple, and the red version. All of them look really nice. Then we also have these ones right here. So again, some really nice daggers overall. We have this one that looks super nice. This one is probably my favorite from all the daggers we've reviewed so far. Then we also have this one, again, amazing. These ones, I don't remember ever seeing them in the game, but maybe they are. So you have the red version, the blue version, which is really nice, and also the green version. And so, as you can see, these are all the different daggers that we will be able to get. Then after that, we have the different maces, the one-handed mace. So here we have the typical ones. I think this one looks okay. I don't really like the model. Same here. This is the first weapon from the first season of Gladiator. This one is pretty cool as well. I do like the color. Not a big fan of the green version, but I do like the first version. This one, again, from the Sunwell Plateau, looks really nice as well. And I think there are a couple of nice colors. We have this over one, I believe, from Zul'Aman. And so here, as you can see, we have a few more variations. And I do really like this gold and blue version. Then we have this one right here. Again, I'm not exactly sure where you were able to get it, but it looks nice. Then we have this mace that has a few color variations, as you can see. And I do really like the red one. And we have a few more models. So this one, which is probably from the second raid of the Burning Crusade, if I remember well. Same with this one. So these ones are pretty okay, again. So this is the same as one of the first models we've seen, and these are basically the same. Same here. I'm not sure exactly why these are coming back. This is just a random green weapon, this one, so nothing crazy. This one actually looks extremely nice. This is again from the Sunwell Plateau. And as you can see, the different colors are amazing on this mace. And here again, another one from the Sunwell Plateau. And I really love the fact that there is such like vibrant colors. This is another just random green BOE, and as you can see, we will be able to get it with a few more color variation, and I believe this one is already in the game with a two-handed mace model, but actually I'm wondering, yes, we're already in the two-handed mace models. So as you can see, we have these really normal and simple models. We also have the blue version. Then we have this one right here, another one that I believe is just a random BOE. Nothing too crazy. So as you can see, we have a few more colors for this one. But again, I don't think these weapons are really interesting. The green one is pretty nice. This one as well. But the model is pretty basic overall. So nothing really crazy to say. Again, this one as well looks pretty okay. So this is the recolor of the weapon from the season 3 of the Burning Crusade from PvP. And I really like the color, the blue version, the green version, and also this one, the purple version. I think this looks the best. And finally, we also have this one right here. So then after that, we have all the different offhands. So as you can see, we have this one from, I believe, the Sunwell Plateau as well. Then we have these ones, which are pretty okay. Again, nothing too crazy. They are just like books, but at least the colors are nice. More from Zul'Aman, then more from, I believe, this one, the Black Temple or the Sunwell Plateau. And as you can see, we have a few more. And so these are all the different recolors for this different offhand weapon. Then we have a few Polearms. So most of them are from the Sunwell Plateau. This one looks like the one we already have in the game. This one is just a little bit darker green version, which is nice. And then we have the purple version, which is also not bad. And then this one. Then we have these different random Polearms. I think these are normal BOE weapons, but they're pretty nice, especially the dark and white version I think looks really nice. And finally, we have a recolor of this one, but this one looks very similar to the one we already have in game. Then after that, we have the different shields. So here, of course, we have the shield from the Sunwell Plateau. I really love this weapon. Then we have this one right here, probably from Zul'Aman or the Sunwell Plateau as well. And again, it looks pretty okay. And then after that, we're going to have all the different staffs. So here, again, we're going to have tons of these. So as you can see, we have this first model. This one, I don't even remember ever seeing it in the game, but maybe it is. So as you can see, we'll have a few colors for this one. I do like the blue and the purple one. And so, yeah, we have a few versions for this new, I believe, like staff. But again, I'm not entirely sure. This is another green random BOE, and I don't really like it, but at least the colors are pretty vibrant on this one. Same here with this one. I believe it's from Dungeons. Then we have this other one. Again, I'm not exactly sure where you can get this stuff from. Then we have this one. This is definitely something from a dungeon. We also have this other one, again from a dungeon, but I don't remember being from the Burning Crusade. I think it's from Wrath of the Lich King. I might be wrong. Then we have this one. So these are really just basic ones, as you can see. Same with this one, I believe, from the second raid in the Burning Crusade. This one is actually pretty nice. I'm pretty sure it's from the Sunwell Plateau as well. And I do really like the red version. I think it looks pretty cool. And we also have this one, which again is a random green BOE, I'm pretty sure, but still looks really nice. These are really, really interesting ones. So these are the different staffs that you can get from Illidan. And I think the new colors look really nice, especially this purple version with the mouth open. So this is a really cool staff. Then we have this other one from Zulaman, which again looks pretty nice. This other weapon right here, again, I don't even remember where you can get this one. And then a few more that I believe we've already seen. So here we have just a few more. As you can see, we have this other model. So there is just a few more with new colors. Again, these ones, I'm pretty sure we saw them at the beginning. Here, as you can see, we have like the really normal ones that you can get normally from Classic WoW. We also have a recolor of this really nice staff from Archimond, which I think looks really cool. We have this one from the second raid of the Burning Crusade. Then we have this one right here, which I don't really remember where you can get it from. And there are a few colors for this one. And then another Polearm, which, as you can see, this model, we have a few more color themes. And then one that is actually very interesting is this one right here. So this is definitely something that was never used. And it's probably something they just never added into the game. But you can see it's an old model. And I think it looks very interesting. So happy to see this one added into the game. Then we have the one-handed swords. So we have the different weapons from Zulaman, as you can see. This one looks pretty cool. I do like this one. And yeah, this one again, there are other versions from Wrath of the Lich King that you can get. This is the one from the Sunwell Plateau. And we also have this one right here from the Sunwell Plateau as well. Then we have the two-handed swords. So here we have the normal green BOEs. I really love this model. I think it looks super nice. Then we also have the blue version. Then we have these normal ones. Again, these ones, I'm not even sure where you're able to get them from. But I do like the green and blue version. I think they look very nice. And then, of course, the two-handed sword from the Sunwell Plateau. And as you can see, we'll have these two new colors. But I'm not a big fan of these new colors for this weapon. Then we have all the different ones. So the ones I don't think really like a lot of people care that much. We have the ones from Zulaman. We have all these normal ones, as you can see, these really normal, simple models. This one as well, again, a few more recolors for this model. Then we have this one, I put it from the eye. I'm pretty sure it's from the second raid of the Burning Crusade, as you can see. Then we have a few more. So this one is probably from the one underwater. And then again, all these different models I think are okay, but personally I don't really care so much about all the different ones. But as you can see, we're getting a lot of different recolors. And so that's pretty much it. So these are all the different weapons that maybe will be added into the game. At least they were data-minded under patch 10.2.6. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think about all these different weapons. If you're happy with Blizzard trying to introduce some recolors of all these different models and also some unused models. And overall, what you think could be the reason why they're re-adding all these old models and recoloring all of them. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye.